years go by, how lucky am I? I've never been hungry or endure any pain. Got a roof over my head to keep me out of the rain. I've had some difficult times, but somehow I got through. I don't think I would have made it without you. It's not gonna rain forever, has been sunny for a while, but sometimes it has to rain to wash away the stain. So thanks for the rain, so I can cherish those sunny days. There's a storm outside, I'm warm and dry. Even when I am wet, I held my head up high. Be kind to people, even those who might hurt your pride. Life is what you make of it, every moment, every day. Try not to fight it and let love guide your way. It's not gonna rain forever, has been sunny for a while, but sometimes it has to rain to wash away stains. So thanks for the rain, so I can cherish those sunny days. Life is what you make of it, every moment, every day. Try not to fight it and let love guide your way. It's not gonna rain forever, has been sunny for a while, but sometimes it has to rain to wash away the stains. So thanks for the rain, so I can cherish those sunny days. So I can cherish those sunny days. Those sunny days. Those sunny days. As the years go by, how lucky am I? I've never been hungry or endure any pain. Got a roof over my head to keep me out of the rain. I've had some difficult.
Good evening, everybody. Oh, hold on. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This is Sunday Dad's Music. My name's Cameron. I'm going to be your host tonight. We have Peter Tam and Danny Black in the house. And with that, I will pass this over to Peter.
Hi, thanks, Cam. So this is Cam's debut as a host. I sort of just pulled him in and says, "Hey, Cam, can you do this?" He said, "No problem." No, he said yes, and then there's no problem. So yeah, so there he is. So thanks, Cam. So tonight we got I got Danny over here. Now these two that's with me tonight are both from my BCIT music biz course, and I met them there, and so I guess I met you guys online.
Yeah.
So I thought we try having Cam on the comm and setting working with the computers and the cameras and everything, and the sound. That's another thing too. And Cam is also a musician, so maybe we should have him on the stage next time to play some of his songs. So, but tonight we got Danny. So Danny says, Danny was supposed to be here I think it was last month when I first approached you. It was almost like a month or two ago. And but you were traveling. Where were you? You were.
I believe I was in Hawaii at that point.
Oh,
I was on a
Hawaii?
family vacation.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, and were you there on like playing music or just vacationing?
Well, originally we were vacationing, but then I ended up playing with a local band for twice. They invited me at 2 of their gigs. So I guess technically it turned into more of a music vacation, but originally it was just a family holiday.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, before I forget, I just want to acknowledge that we're here on the traditional and unceded territory of the Katzie First Nation and the Kwantlen First Nation. So here in Maple Ridge, so all the way from, where do you live?
I'm from Coquitlam.
Coquitlam. Okay, so it's not really that far away. That's nice. So this is, I moved up here. I used to just do this in the basement, and now this is like a hybrid space, and we have an audience here. But before we get started, I just wanted to show you this. It's my album. It's a vinyl. Yeah, it's one of these things that spins around in a circle, and it's a round disc, and you put a needle on it, and it makes really nice sound.
Well, why don't you play us a song from it?
Well, okay. Yeah, it's so this is called, I call it a walk in the woods, because it's inspired by just walking in the woods, literally. Yeah, so because during COVID, I can't really do anything, go anywhere, so the only way to keep to keep sane is to go for a walk and just do things. So. So this song's called A Walk in the Woods. What madness we employ, boasted by the engine's noise. Mother Nature is our root, held the breath of life in the woods. A blanket of green from side to side, giant cedars clouds cover the sky. The sounds of a running brook. Creature fled when you look. I walk in the woods, took away the craziness, a hectic nimbleness, disconnect the illusionist. A breath of fresh air fill my soul with hope. Give me strength to cope. Love is, I'll walk in the woods. You hear the breath of spring, hear the little bird sing. Just close your eyes and listen to the sound in the distance. I'll walk in the woods, took away the craziness, hectic nimbleness, disconnect the illusionist. A breath of fresh air fills my soul with hope. Give me strength to cope. Love is, I walk in the woods. I'll walk in the woods, took away the craziness, the hectic nimbleness, disconnect the illusionist. A breath of fresh air fills my soul with hope. Give me strength to cope. Love is, I walk in the woods. I walk in the woods.
Wow, Peter, that was beautiful. Oh my goodness.
So, albums on sale. You gotta plug your merch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one. Seriously, that song was amazing.
Well, speaking of writing songs, so yeah, I published that song last year on this album, and there's a whole bunch of songs with it, and it's all about storms, sunny afternoons, and come rain and shine. So it's all about the weather. That's what I told Chris. You know, I said the next album I'm working on is actually more like climate change. It's more intense. This is more of like kind of smooth, easy listening. It's not really quite getting into the topic. It's just really just all things nice. So the next album we're gonna get into the, more intense stuff.
Wow. I can't wait to hear that next one.
Yeah. So, well, let's talk about you. Let's talk about your songs.
Yeah.
So when did you start writing songs?
I started writing songs when I was 11, so quite a while ago.
Yeah.
And I've been writing ever since, as much as I can. I've written like a couple hundred, but a lot of them are really bad, so don't let that fool you.
Wow. Well, you know what? I don't think they would be bad. You just have to, record them and put it out there and let other people tell you if they're good or bad.
That's very true. I think we're all our own worst critics. So.
Yeah. So which is your favorite song that you have written?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, there's one called Mr. Universe that is very dear to me for no other reason than I just really like to play it.
Mr. Universe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, tell me something more about the title. Like, why is it called Mr. Universe? What inspired you to write it?
Well, I was playing with the idea of being famous and all that encompasses it. And really one idea or one part of that concept that stuck out to me is the fact that when you reach that level of stardom, you kind of have to leave behind this entire world of normalness. And so this song, I kind of wrote it from the perspective of a friend of someone who became famous, and that whole grieving the loss of someone who's still alive. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a friend that got famous.
Not me personally. This is
Oh,
completely
okay.
made up. I wish I had a friend who got famous.
Oh,
That'd
okay.
be really fun.
So you're thinking that, okay, if you have a friend that got famous,
Yes.
and usually you would probably lose him because he got famous. And
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about losing touch with people.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
All right. You know it's been a while since the last time I saw my hero. Last I heard he caught a ride on a satellite to the moon. Took a left on Sunset Boulevard, now he's halfway to Saturn's ring. You know it's been a while since the town folk called his name. Written in the stars and all over your face, in the lights we read your name. Shine on bright, Mr. Universe, you were never made to come back home. But could we call you if we needed? Or are your travels too remote? Like a ghost, you're a myth in our melodies. I can still feel you around somehow. But if we called you Mr. Universe, would you come back around? Do you get a nice view of the ships that pass you by? Sitting down on Earth, I can only imagine the high. But do you know our song that you wrote? I remember sitting by the pool on a snowy December. Now you're up out of here past the atmosphere. Won't you tell me, what is it like? Written in the stars, you were screaming at bass. Gotta get out of this place. So shine on bright, Mr. Universe, you were never made to come back home. But could we call you if we needed? Or are your travels too remote? Like a ghost, you're a myth in our melodies. I can still feel you around somehow. And if we called you Mr. Universe, would you come back around? 'Cause back on Earth, see, I've lost my place just to hear your voice home from outer space. And I love you so, though you'll never know. 'Cause you're lost in the stars, now you've reached your goals. Now I'm sinking in the sand, but they call you the man, so I understand. 'Cause being Mr. Universe must take its toll. So shine on bright, Mr. Universe, you were never made to come back home. Could we call you if we needed? Or are your travels too remote? Like a ghost, you're a myth in our melodies. But I can still feel you around somehow. If we called you Mr. Universe, would you come back around? 'Cause I'm missing you now. Won't you come back down? Won't you come back?
Wow. So it's Mr. Universe.
Yes.
So now, I guess, yeah. So this will be like you're thinking it will be a guy instead of a girl.
Yeah, I just figured Mr. Universe sounds a little more catchy than Miss Universe or Madam
Because there's
Universe.
actually a Miss Universe.
Oh yeah, there's the
Yeah.
pageant. I didn't
Yeah.
even think of that.
So, but I don't think there is a Mr. Maybe no, actually, you know what? I think there is a Mr. Universe.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like I
well,
think
that is very
it's,
coincidental.
it's a muscle build, like bodybuilder contest thing.
I didn't even think about
As
that.
a matter
Oh
of
my
fact,
goodness.
I think Arnold Schwarzenegger was a Mr. Universe.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. The more you know.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe you can send that song to Arnold and see if he might be interested.
Make it as a theme song, you know.
Yeah. So now, the reason why I call this live stream Dad's Music is because a lot of the songs that I write are influenced by all the stuff that I listened to when I was a kid that my dad used to play. So he used to play all these Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald, and Louis Armstrong records. And I listened to them, when I'm 4 years old. And now it's just all coming back to me. I'm playing all that stuff, all these jazz, and I'm writing it. So how about you? What did you listen to when you were a kid?
Well, my dad is a huge Elton John fan. I swear, every time I'd walk into the house, he'd be at the piano playing like Rocket Man or Tiny Dancer, any of those classic songs.
So your dad's a musician.
He is, yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. I've always been around music, so.
Is he still playing right now?
Yeah, he tries to play every once in a while. With like life, it's gotten quite busy, but he does noodle around sometimes.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I decided to do. So, I haven't been playing music. I just started doing this music thing, since 2019.
Really?
Yeah. So before that, I was just noodling around. I got a day job, but not anymore.
That's amazing.
So,
Wow.
so now I just concentrate on just doing all music stuff. Yeah. That's why I'm taking the course with you guys.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's a great course. If any of you guys are wanting to learn more about music business, go to BCIT. It's great.
Yeah. So here's a plug. Let's see who's online. Raz. There's Raz on there. What does he say? Nice, Dani.
Hey, thank you.
Okay. That's it. Oh, and then who's that? PAX Management. Oh, that's Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Jenny is one of my. She's been watching the shows ever since we started. She's online every night, and she's in Montreal, so it must be like 10 o'clock Montreal time right now. So perfect time for her to watch the show. Yeah. So welcome, Jenny. Nice seeing you again. Hi everyone, I'm waiting for the bus. So I thought, waiting for the bus at 11 o'clock in Montreal, hopefully. Well, some of the text at the bottom that got cut off.
Hope your throat feels better.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm having this. I'm having cough drops and medicine. Actually, my medicine is whiskey. Just a little bit. I don't get, super crazy on it. 10:22. Yeah, I know it's pretty late at night. Well, okay. So, Elton John, eh? So does that mean that? So does that influence some of the stuff that you write, like the songs?
It definitely does. It depends on the song. I listen to like a million genres, pull from everywhere, but definitely Elton John is one of.
What is your favorite genre?
Ooh, to listen to or to listen to, I'd say like organic pop, folk.
Okay.
But like indie pop. I've been very into indie pop lately too.
Yeah, because I think what you listen to, because after you listen to something for a long time, it's just stuck in there.
Yeah.
And then you can't help it, but when you're writing, it just kind of comes out, because like you kind of feel that, oh, that feels right, because it's already in the back of your head.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe, do you have another one that you can play it as an example of
Yeah.
something that you wrote?
Sure. This one is far more poppy.
Okay.
And I wrote it about growing up and kind of reflecting back on those formative years and wanting to go back, you know? It was simple. You didn't have to worry about
Okay. Well,
everything.
you know, I don't know, but I mean, I'm the guy who's usually write songs like that because, you know, you going back a lot of years, because I'm probably, you know, around your father's age, and but you know that's but at your age, I'm not making fun of your age, but you're you know you're young and you don't have a whole lot to go back on. But when you think, but you're already at a state of thinking about that. That's great, because a lot of times that's how we mature.
Yeah.
You know, we don't really think about that until you know you're like my age. And now I think I'm a little bit more mature than I was before. But you know, it really shows that your you know maturity at your age.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I mean, it's not going back too many years with this song, but I think middle school age, you know, there's a lot going on in that era of life. So, yeah. So this song is called 11. I guess
11.
11. Yeah, like the number. Yeah.
Okay. Is that because you're 11 years old?
Yeah, it's
Maybe
about when
going
you're
on.
11 and
Yeah,
that
okay.
time when,
Okay.
you know, yeah.
Let's hear it.
All right. I could climb the height of every treetop, could swim the depths of oceans near and far, would rip my favorite pair of jeans playing hockey with my friends when I was 11. Now my friends just talk about their ventures, about boys and girls and colleges they'll choose. But I wanna paint with my hands all day, wanna play outside in the rain, not talk real estate. See, I was 11 when I reached my peak, when I had 4 friends, but they all knew me. The weeks got idle, living through my phone. See my friends thinking, where did they go? Not one cares a bit about the things I feel. I call to cry, they say, what is your deal? Oh, take me back to my piece of heaven. Yeah, take me back to when I was 11. Schools want me to think about my future, about politics and where to go from here. But what happened to the good old days when Disney Channel films were on replay? Because I was 11 when I reached my peak, when I had 4 friends, but they all knew me. The weeks gone idle, living through my phone. See my friends thinking, where did they go? Not one cares a bit about the things I feel. I call to cry, they say, what is your deal? Oh, take me back to my piece of heaven. Yeah, take me back to when I was 11. When birthday parties and soda pop and the things you'd wear never make them stare. When the times are bright, a phantom nights are left. When the sun brought morning light, now the market died down. We lost our crown, I just wanna make a sound. Just hear me out. Because I was 11 when I reached my peak. I had 4 friends, but they all knew me. Now the weeks gone idle, living through my phone. See my friends thinking, where did they go? Cause I was 11 when I reached my peak. I had 4 friends, but they all knew me. Now the weeks gone idle, living through my phone. See my friends thinking, where did they go? Now one cares a bit about the things I feel. Call to cry, they say, what is your deal? Oh, take me back to my piece of heaven. Yeah, take me back to when I was 11. Won't you take me back to my piece of heaven? Take me back to 11.
Wow. I should do something like that. But then again, I can't even remember what's going on at 11. It's funny, you know, memories is sort of like certain things you remember, but yeah. I think when I was 11, I can't remember what's going on when I was 11. I don't know. But you know, it's great that you wrote this, because now when you get older to my age, now you know if you forget, like me, you know, I wish I would have wrote a song like that about when I was 11.
Yeah, I mean, when I was 11, I literally had a group of like 4 friends, and they were like my only friends, and it was like fine because they're amazing people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think taking a little photo of what's in my mind is always fun.
You know, that's sometimes that's what music is all about. It's just writing down a lot of things, how you're feeling, and that's why like I'm pretty passionate about climate change and all that stuff. That's why all my cars are electric.
That's amazing.
So my wife drives a Nissan Leafs, and I drive a Tesla, and I've tried to do everything. I'm planning on getting a new system put in, new solar system and stuff like that. But
Wow.
yeah,
That is amazing.
it's so I'm pretty what do you call that? Environmental.
What's an amazing thing to be like well aware of, and
So
I think that's awesome.
yeah, well, I think everybody has to kind of do as much as they can, with climate change and the way that we're living. So
Absolutely.
so it's just try to preserve this world for the next generation. Yeah, like your kids.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
So you said that your dad likes Elton John.
That's an
I bet you
understatement.
know an Elton John song
I do.
that
I
you can
actually.
sing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you to sing it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I learned Rocket Man just for him, so I can be like, hey, Dad, look, I know the song too. Yeah. So just
Okay.
go right into it.
Yep.
All right. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m., and I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm the rocket man, oh, rocket man, burning out of fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's costly. And there's no one there to raise them if you did. All the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man, oh, rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings awesome.
Your dad might be proud of that.
Yeah. I'll have to. Hopefully he's on the live stream, and if not, then I'll show him a video later.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
Dad, look.
it's YouTube, so it's on there forever. So cool, Rez is cool. Spontaneous jam, guys.
Thank you.
So, well, so what are you doing right now? Are you full-time in school, or?
No, I am performing pretty much all over the Lower Mainland as much as I can.
Yeah.
I, at the moment, hold a house gig at Fraser Mills on Fridays.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm there every Friday, and then throughout the week, everywhere else I can be, and just always working, writing, all that fun stuff.
Cool. That's what I'm doing too. I used to work, but I don't work anymore. So, no, I shouldn't say I don't work anymore. I work harder now. All the, with all the Facebook stuff and all.
My goodness, yes.
Social media, website. Did you get a website going yet?
Yes, it's still being worked on, but hopefully it'll be up and running soon.
So
And,
yeah, I learned WordPress and so, but it's okay. It's not a big deal for me because I used to be in the IT.
Oh,
business.
no way.
Yeah, I used to work for NAV Canada Control Towers. Yeah, I designed the engineering system for to track all the engineering data right across the country.
That's amazing. Holy.
Yeah, like I get this special pass. I can go to any control towers. Yeah.
You gotta abuse that power. Be like, guys, I'm gonna go and visit all of them.
Yeah. No, literally, I fly into Toronto and I go up to the tower, watch the plane lands and stuff. It's so fun.
That's amazing.
And during air shows, the Abbotsford Air Show, yeah, I'll go up to the guys to the tower, watch the air show from the tower.
That's amazing. Wow.
It's it was a lot of fun, but since COVID, everything's kind of so that's why I'm not working. So, well, let's do another song.
All right.
But yeah, I keep saying I'm not working. Just like you. You're playing gigs all the time. You're working.
Yeah.
You're making money. You're monetizing on your music and what you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to get out of this mindset. I'm just, I'm working. Actually, I'm working harder
Exactly.
than I did before. I used to do these multi-million-dollar projects, and it's way easier than doing this music stuff.
No, honestly. But for me, I find it's so awkward calling it work because I love it so much. It doesn't even feel like work, even though I'm putting in 12, 14 hours a day of
Well, yeah,
technically working,
But you have to work. You have to call up venues. You have to you have to keep after people. You have to send out your EPKs and you have to send stuff out. And you have to cold call, right? This is how you find your gigs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I have to do too. I have to and especially touring. I try to do tour because once you have merchandise and you got an album, it's like Chris says, you put your music out for free, but you earn money from merchandising and playing gigs.
Yeah.
And so we have to tour. So and that's why on May the 15th it will be the last episode. I'm going on tour on the island. I'm playing Tofino for 2 nights, and then Port Alberni and Duncan. Yeah, I'm taking my band with me, so I got 3 guys gonna go to Tofino, hang out on the beach for a couple of days.
Oh, that's so exciting.
So Tofino, yeah, that would be fun, because they just called me today and they want to make it an Elton John thing. They ask, can you do an Elton John thing? Yeah, sure, I can do an Elton John. But I mean, dress up, because it's when I'm on tour, June 1st, it's into Pride Week. So they're doing this big advertised promotion of Pride, and they want to promote my show as a Pride fundraiser. So we still get pay, but they're getting extra advertising and newspaper and all that stuff to get it, making a big deal out of it as like the pride show for them. So yeah, so now I have to find a fabulous Elton John outfit.
That is so exciting. So where's that at?
It's at a place called Little Ronnie's. So if you Google Little Ronnie's, it's the best barbecue on the West Coast.
Really?
Yeah, and they are. I've been there before. I played there before, and that's why they asked me back. So they are the best barbecue. This guy created his own barbecue stove, and designed it and created his own. And it burns wood. It burns cedar. So every day he'd have a truckload of cedar coming in, and it burns the wood, and he cooks the barbecue. And the sauce and everything. Oh, it's just phenomenal. It is the best. I never tasted anything like it. It's unbelievable. And you couldn't get that in Vancouver, because in Vancouver, like this whole suburban area, you're not allowed to have like a big open pit cooking barbecue thing.
Right.
Like a wood burning stove. And he has to use wood burning stove. He has special, like the cedar, the way that they cut. It's so important to him. That's how that's what makes it taste good. So he can't set up shop anywhere in the Lower Mainland or Vancouver, because all the bylaws in the cities doesn't allow to have wood burning cooking. So he's doing it in Tofino.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and the place is packed. So yeah, every night is gonna be like over 200, 300 people. Wow. Yeah.
Is this a ticketed, like?
Yeah, so it'll be a ticketed event. But you have to be in Tofino.
Oh, I might have to make a road trip out there.
Huh? Well,
that sounds amazing.
okay, well, let me know if you're coming, because the three of us rented a house.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll have to look in. Hopefully the dates sign up. I make a road trip out to Tofino now.
Yeah.
If not for barbecue, or if not to see Peter play, then for the
June
amazing
the 1st.
barbecue. June 1st.
And 2nd. The 2nd, we're playing at another place called the Zet Hotel. This is a really cool hotel. They have everything retro in the 70s. Like, you walk into this hotel and they have shag carpets and those lampshades from the 70s. Yeah, and they have telephones, like the old the dial telephones. Yeah, whole place. You walk into this hotel, you transform you to the 70s.
That's so amazing.
Yeah. And they have this 70s Volkswagen van out in the front, and it's so cool. So we're playing there, and it's gonna be neat. I think we might dress up a little bit, put our 70s like bell bottom pants on or something.
That just sounds like the best time ever. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's gonna be a great trip. And, I hope to get a recording done and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll put it on video, hopefully.
That's so amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll love Tofino. It's not easy playing Tofino, because you have to have everything lined up, and if you just go there for one night, you don't really make enough to pay for a hotel, because average hotel cost is about $300 to $400 a night. Yeah.
Right. Oh
So,
my gosh.
It's pretty. So that's the tricky part about Tofino.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless somebody lives there and puts you up for the night.
Exactly. You just gotta make friends everywhere you go, and then there you go, free accommodation.
There you go. Hey, and it's so easy to make friends in Tofino. I just love the island. I love touring the island, because I don't know, people just seem so friendly on the island. There's that island atmosphere. It's so easy. So, well, let's do another song.
All right.
What should we do?
Do you know any Beatles?
Yeah.
How about I Saw Her Standing There? Do you know that one?
Yeah. So you want to see? So you're gonna sing "I Saw Him Standing There"?
I saw him standing there. Yes, I do that. That's the one.
Okay, let's do the girl version.
All right. just 17, and you know what I mean. But the way he looked was way beyond compare. Never danced with another. Oh, when I saw him standing there. Well, he looked at me and I could see. For too long I fell in love with him. Now I never danced with another. Oh, when I saw him standing there. My heart went boom when I crossed that room and I held his hand in mine. Well, we danced through the night and we held each other tight. For too long I fell in love with him. But then now I never danced with another. Oh, when I saw him standing there. My heart went boom when I crossed that room and I held his hand in mine. Well, we danced through the night and we held each other tight. For too long I fell in love with him. But now I never danced with another. Oh, when I saw him standing there. Now that I saw him standing
There.
Oh, that song is just so much fun to play.
You know, we might need to work on this one next. Well, shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. While you twist a little girl. You know you twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now. And let me know that you're mine.
Oh my gosh. That is the first Beatles song that I ever heard. And my brother downloaded it on our iPod because we had like a joint account. And so that is the original Beatles song that in my brain.
Oh,
Even
wow.
though it's not, but.
Okay, we're gonna have to work on that next.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So, let's see how I'm doing for time. Great. Okay, so you're playing all these shows. So where's the next one that you're gonna be at?
This Wednesday,
Like-
I'm at Patina Brewing
Patina
out in
Brewing?
Poco.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And where can we go find all your posting of where you're playing?
I post everything on my Instagram at dannyblack.music.
Okay.
That's where you'll find what I'm up to, where I'm gonna be, and all that fun stuff.
So is it just Instagram?
Instagram is where I post most of my gigs. However, I do post quite a lot of content on TikTok.
Okay.
And Facebook scares me, but I am trying to learn how to use it. I promise you.
It's a different generation. So yeah, I'm on Facebook all the time. Yeah, it's just-
Kudos to you. It's very confusing. I don't know.
it is. They keep changing things.
Really?
Yeah, they do. They keep changing. That's why Chris the other night, he was trying to do something, and he's showing us. It's like, oh, this is not working.
Someone's got to
'Cause-
talk to Mark.
'cause
Zuckerberg.
they change it. They just like, you know, yeah, things just doesn't work. I tried that too, and it's all different. They have this other business thing, and you have to go into this
Yeah.
business thing. I don't know. So it's
Oh.
so.
I mean, I was trying to answer my messages on
And-
Facebook on my phone, but then you have to download a separate app to answer your messages
I
on
know.
Facebook.
So yeah, you know, I used to design these, you know, multi-million-dollar system that tracks billions pieces of engineering information, and I found Facebook difficult to use.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah. We just built satellites and you know, make sure all the airplanes fly without hitting each other. So that's easy stuff.
Yeah.
Facebook.
It's
is
Facebook. That's
different.
you gotta have all the
Hard.
tutorials and
Yeah, you gotta go to school for Facebook.
seriously, it's not very user friendly.
No. So I think they just did that on purpose. Yeah. Well, how are we doing for time? I'm getting. I think we should wrap it up. So we can go to Instagram. We go to Instagram and follow Dani, and then from Instagram, I guess that's where you can listen to your songs.
Yeah.
So I posted the song that you wrote that was out there, Mr.
Movie star.
Movie Star. That's how many other songs do you have out there?
That is the only one I have up there currently, but I am
Okay.
hoping to soon get more up there.
Yeah. Do you use like other things like Bandcamp and SoundClouds or any
No,
other stuff
not
like
at
that?
the moment. I post my original stuff on Instagram and sometimes YouTube,
Okay.
but it's mostly just acoustic
So, well, you know what?
for now.
Just stick to Instagram. Just stick, yeah, you know, just spend more time writing music instead of playing all the computer stuff. 'Cause it's like I'm fed up with it too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap it up with a song. But before we do that, I just wanted to let everybody know next week, and Cam, if you can switch it to the screen that shows people what I have in store for next week. I have nothing. I am not streaming next week because I'm doing a Mother's Day brunch show, and it finishes at 4 o'clock. So by the time I'm done in Richmond, I won't be able to get back here in time to do a streaming. So next week I'm gonna take a break, and then we're gonna do another episode, which is the last one on the 15th of May, and that would be our last show with Graham Strang. He just released a whole new album. He wants to put it on vinyl too. And Graham is just like you. He's just that's all he does. He's playing at all the pubs and everywhere. So he's the guy, the male version of you.
Oh my gosh, I'll have to check him out.
Yeah. So
That's
Graham is going to be here next week, and with I have 2 guests coming. Also have Michael Richard, who's from California. He's been in Vancouver for a couple of years, so. I thought maybe we'll bring him in and kind of have him. I really don't have a whole lot of, since COVID, you know, having someone from a different country is, you know, joining my show is pretty special. So I did have one guest from the island one time. She came from Nanaimo to come to the show. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah. So it was, but usually mostly everybody is just local. So that's what's happening next week. Yeah, nothing happening next week, and I hope to see Cam here again. And he is right on the ball, man. It's like everything just sounds great. I'm not saying that my friend Gary used to do this, but Cam just came and sat there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know what's going on," and he's just like aced it. So that's great. I have to kind of give you some brownie points for that. Yeah. So I don't know if there's any more. I think that's it for today.
All right.
And let's finish off with the song.
How about my favorite artist, Joni Mitchell.
Joni, yes. That's it.
Awesome.
So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on May 15. Thanks, Dani, for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. This was a blast.
And thanks, Cam.
Thank you, Cam.